All right, will do, buddy. Hello, and welcome to the day of Totality. We're here live in Bandera, Texas, to show you all things eclipse, at least what the sky will allow us to see during this eclipse. So we've got a long road ahead for us. We are about 24 minutes away from first contact right now. And things are only going to get more hip and interesting. And welcome in everyone from the TikTok. We're going to be chatting with you guys during the whole eclipse experience. So covering from first contact to fourth and final contact, where the moon totally vacates the area in front of the sun. So we have lots of interviews scheduled with specialists in their field. We've got telescope operators, we've got weathermen, we've got NASA, we've got Rice, we've got HMNS. We've all come together to make this thing happen. It's a glorious occasion. Hope you are able to see Totality or some of the eclipse from wherever you guys are. And right now, you're not really seeing the sky because there's nothing really to see. If you look at the bottom right corner of the screen there, that is our sky, which is covered by clouds. Or that is the sun behind clouds. And it is so dark because we have solar filters on to protect our equipment. As well, you guys should, if you are attempting to view the eclipse in any manner of ways. We've got a few chatters already. Welcome in, you guys. Palm Springs, California. Hey, welcome in. And I hope you guys are having better weather than we are right now. Thank you, Mr. Avodrock. Appreciate that. Hey, Robert Sanford made it back. Welcome. You've got a 2-day stream streak. You doing all right, Quinn? Yeah. Good. Good. I'm doing good. We got Sacramento, California in the house. Man. Vanessa, that's a good question. We actually are not going to see through the clouds. So basically what we're doing is we're going to have these telescopes pointed at the sun at all times. So in the event that something peeks through, you'll get to see it. We'll get to see it. So this is Bandera, Texas. We're in the rural beauty that is Bandera, Texas. San Bernardino, California. And Charlotte, North Carolina. Okay, we got someone not in California. That's good to know. Welcome in. Welcome in. We got dark clouds, we got light clouds. And eventually, this is going to be a very dramatic eclipse as the sun plays a little bit of peekaboo from behind the clouds. It's snowing in South Dakota. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a storm. There's a storm north and east. Yeah. But Chester, Illinois is having a beautiful day. You guys stay safe over there in Dakota. We've got a chance of tornadoes in central Texas. So imagine that. You got tornadoes, you got solar eclipses, possibility of sharks in the tornadoes, dogs and cats living together. It's going to be crazy. Hello, Jules. Thank you for greeting HMNS. Oh, it comes right there for you, Patch. That's very awesome. Houston eclipse, 94% coverage. Yep. Now I hope you guys are able to see it. Yeah, if only all of Texas would be clear. Oh, I have a handsome man just sat next to me, Mr. Jack. Jack, did you turn your microphone on?
I did, yeah.
You did. Okay. What's up, Jack?
Oh yeah, what's up? Yeah, I'm just, we just got done sending the telescopes. We just got our fingers crossed that the clouds are gonna let up a little bit. I'm sure he's been talking all about it.
Yeah, let's cut to your telescope real quick so people can see what your telescope is seeing. Yeah,
I mean, you can't see nothing. There's
that's
clouds
it
in the
right
way.
there. It's very dark. Yeah. So that's why we have it just kind of minimized in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen over there. Because they're gonna think our video equipment's broken or something if all they see is a black screen.
Yeah, no. It's not broken. We got a solar filter that's blocking out most of the light, except for the light from the sun. But the sun's getting blocked right now, so no light for us.
So I have a question about the solar filter that we're using on our cameras. But the cameras don't actually have solar filters on them, right?
Yeah, the telescopes have a filter on them. It looks like a mirror. You guys can kind of see it on the video. It looks kind of like a mirror. It's reflecting 99.9% of the light out back in the world, but it's letting 0.1% of the light back in. And that little amount of light, it turns most things black, but the sun is so bright that you can still see the sun through that little amount of light. And that amount of light lets us safely view the sun, and also lets the sun not fry our cameras when it gets through that telescope.
We're receiving a little encouragement from chat to get them clouds out of here. Jack, is there anything we can do about that?
Get the clouds out of here?
Yeah.
All we can do is hope. So I've heard that the eclipse will lower temperatures by about 10 degrees Fahrenheit. So that lower temperature, that might allow some clouds to dissipate due to condensation. So that might be something that happens. Through the filter, you can't see any comments. You can't see the clouds. Basically, the only thing you can see is the sun.
Although we did view the comet last night.
Yes, we did.
Without any use of filters. So
yeah, when it was night, we just took a look at that comet. It was close to Jupiter last night.
And that was pretty awesome. Did we ever determine what was the name of that comet? Do you remember?
Let me look it back up again. It was something quite long.
Yeah, it was like 2 different words.
Yeah. Comets tend to be like that, Hail Bob.
Like Betty Sue, but it wasn't Betty Sue. But
No.
It's 2 words like Betty Sue.
Let me Google it real quick.
Palm Brenda. I think it was a PB. Watch, I'm going to be totally wrong.
Recent comets.
I agree. It is discouraging that it is so cloudy. But our telescopes will not waver. They will be pointed at the sun for this entire event.
You're right. It is PB. It's Pons Brooks.
Pons Brooks.
Yeah, Comet Pons Brooks.
PB. There
A
we
little
go.
a little green comet.
That's a far cry from Betty Sue, but good thing you didn't drive to Texas from Cali. Yeah, there might be some visitors that are discouraged by the weather.
So the eclipse should start about 1:30 p.m. Central Time in America.
Well, we've got first contact at 12:14.
Yeah, so
12:14 local Central Time.
we got an hour and 30 minutes for those clouds to either let up or get worse. Actually, this morning was quite cloudy this morning, and then briefly at around 11 they let up and it was quite clear. And now it's cloudy again. So our hopes the pendulum is going to swing back in the other direction.
And hope we can, hope we will.
Yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am, are you the one with the posters? Do you have any posters? I have very few here, so I wanted to chase you down.
So the eclipse is in 4 stages. This is for Ghazala on TikTok. Your first stage is going to be at 12:20. That's first contact. Totality is going to happen at 1:39 in Houston. At least that's for the location of the Houston Museum of Natural Science. And then the eclipse is going to be over at 3 o'clock. Totality is only going to last 4 minutes, so hopefully you get a break in the clouds between 1:39 and 1:43. We're hoping it doesn't rain on us, too. We've got some vulnerable equipment. And in fact, if it does rain on us, maybe I'll cut away from the GoPro camera so that you don't see us running around like wild maniacs trying to get everything covered. Because someone's going to trip over someone, and then it's a liability, and everyone on the whole internet got to see it, and you'd have to be embarrassed the rest of your life. Right? We're getting head nods. Okay. comet Chuck Steak.
Yeah, that's right, Catherine. It's Comet 12P Pons Brooks.
Yeah, Wellsish, if you discover a comet, I hope you name it Chuck Steak.
So the good thing is that even though it's cloudy, it will still get darkened during the eclipse. So you'll still see something weird, but not quite as exciting as a bright day turning, dark immediately. But we'll still see something.
Yeah, and you'll get to see it turn dark here. We're gonna have this GoPro rolling the entire time, so you'll see it get dark. Yeah, the annular eclipse in 2017 was pretty rad. Did you get to watch that, Jack?
2017, I was 13 at the time. They didn't let me out of middle school.
What? What are they trying to teach, man?
I don't know. I think funny enough, it happened during science class.
And they kept you inside. They denied you the chance to see an annular eclipse in science class. That gets a big boo from me.
Whereas, you guys aren't going to experience totality with all those clouds, so here's hoping that they go away.
Well, we'll experience the darkness of totality. We just won't have the visuals, which you're right will be a major bummer. Yeah, rain clouds are definitely in the way. Xavier, it kind of it depends on your location. It's not the same time for everybody. So it depends on kind of where you are. For Houston, it starts at 12:20, and with a totality happening at 1:39. $12:20 Houston. Yep, you got it.
So it's not safe to look at the sun through even through the clouds, because you can't see the light coming through. Most of the light's getting blocked, but the ultraviolet rays are still going through with the clouds, and those can still damage your eyes. So I'd still avoid looking at the sun, even through the clouds.
Yeah.
Use a filter still.
Be careful. So Lyrinth on TikTok is asking, they saw the one 2 years ago. What's so special about this one?
Well, this one, first off, it's going to be total. It's going to block out the entire sun. And second, it's going to be long. This is a very long eclipse. If you're right in the middle of the path of totality, it's, 4 minutes, 20 seconds? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think over here we're going to get 4 minutes, provided that the clouds let up.
I think 2015 was the last total eclipse that we got to experience.
Yeah.
And so there actually is a big difference between that total eclipse and this total eclipse. There's a lot more solar activity going on. So when there are some things that you can only see during totality, and those are going to be way more dramatic, prominent. You're going to see a whole lot more solar activity that's just going on with flares and prominences, which is awesome. Mm-hmm. And I believe the moon is actually closer.
Right.
On this one, right?
Yes, it's close enough that I can block out the entire sun, not just a little bit of it. Block out the entire
sun, yeah.
So yeah, I'm getting some questions. It will be, you will see the darkness, but that will be it if it's cloudy.
Oh yeah, Catherine coming in, got me the alley-oop. The moon is closer to Earth, yeah.
Yes.
There, we got it. We got it. You guys know. Don't forget Bonnie Tyler's version. Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Oh, yeah.
Bonnie Tyler.
Yeah, I know that song.
Okay. Are you going to sing it for us?
I don't exactly remember how it goes. I'm not sure they want to hear that either.
Well, that's okay. There's nothing left to say.
Nothing left to say.
It's a total eclipse of the heart.
So, have you heard about exactly what caused the sunspots? Do you know?
Do I know what caused the sunspots?
Yeah.
I believe it was a cooler temperature area of the sun. Is that correct?
Yeah, little spots in the sun get cooler because the magnetic fields, magnetic fields in the sun, sometimes it get distorted because the sun doesn't rotate all equally. The sun's a ball of plasma, right? So the poles are rotating faster than the middle. So that causes the magnetic fields to twist and push. and sometimes you get a little distorted magnetic field that pushes down the plasma from rising to the top, and you get a little cooler surface because that area is stagnant. So it shows up as black after we use the filter.
Just to answer a couple of quick questions on TikTok, we are in Bandera, Texas, and as far as what time is the eclipse happening in your area, it is very exclusive to your area, but I do have a resource for you that we can share. If you, so NASA has a tool called Eclipse Explorer, and what you can do is you can open that up on your phone, any kind of web page or anything, and you can type in your zip code, and it will give you all the information that you need. So if you look up NASA Eclipse Explorer, you should land there. You'll see a map of the continental U.S. with the path of totality on there and everything. So it's a good resource.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Angela or Angelina, I didn't see your name. It scrolled by too fast. But all we're doing is hoping. So if the clouds are in the way, we are not going to get to see the eclipse. But we do have telescopes pointed at them all day.
Yep.
And so if there is anything to be seen, we will see it. We will cut to it.
And these telescopes are automatically tracking the sun even as we can't see it. We got the sun earlier when it was brighter out today. We got pictures of the sun, and they're still tracking them. So if the clouds magically light up right now, you still see the sun. You still see the sun. Hey, no, we're live streaming. We're on the live stream. You want to join?
What are we doing?
Yeah.
We're live streaming the feed right now to the HMNS socials.
You are so good.
Well, thank you.
Planetarium knows about it, I guess.
I think the planetarium knows.
I'm sure they do.
Okay. Could you just tell me that I'm doing just such a good job again so everyone can hear that?
He's fantastic, guys. He's immortalizing us. What else could we ask for?
Specialize in fishing for compliments.
Yes. That's PH.
Awesome. So to answer the question of when the eclipse starts, that differs from different areas. You can use NASA Eclipse Explorer, type in your zip code, and see what information looks like for you. Ooh, Dallas is sunny. Very nice. Oh, we've got something.
Oh, nice.
We've got something.
Look at that. Y'all see that? Oh, it's gone now.
Oh, as soon as I cut to it. Oh man!
And then just when it comes to the clouds.
Yeah, we got a little bit of sun coming through the clouds.
We had a little bit.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be ready. We're gonna be ready to cut back again in the event that we get more sun.
So right now I'm sitting with Dr. Costa from Rice University. He's actually a physicist. He's a physicist at Rice University. So if anybody has any burning physics questions, now is the time to ask.
Burning physicist. Yeah. Bring all your physicist questions.
Yeah, Dr. Darren Acosta from Rice University.
We got some Houston viewers. Hey, what's up? What's up, H-Town?
So, Dr. Acosta, would you like to say hi to the viewers? Tell them a little bit about what some interesting things about the eclipse they might not know.
Well, it's a chance to see parts of the sun that are normally not easy to see without a spacecraft.
There you go.
It's a chance to see features on the sun for the astronomers that are really tough from Earth because its sun is, of course, necessarily very bright. So, with the moon fitting and just blocking out the main sun, you can study the corona. And so there are a lot of astronomers very excited to see what the structures will look like, which kind of map the magnetic field of the sun. If you didn't know that, it's got like an Earth's magnetic field, but much stronger, and that puts out the filaments that go through the corona. So they'll be trying to image that if they can get it through the clouds. And so there's that opportunity, and just to see, what new prominences are on the limbs and things like that is what gets them very excited.
It is a very exciting time.
So Dr. Costa, somebody asked about what sunspots are. Are they Venus? Are they planets flying over the sun? What are they?
No, that's an excellent question. What are sunspots? Even though they come out dark, it's because the sun's very bright. They're just slightly lower temperature. It's still a very hot spot, but it just comes out dark because you fit your camera so that you can image the rest of the sun. So it comes out black, but it's still very hot, but slightly cooler. And they tend to cluster where these magnetic field lines from the sun are coming out. Typically, the more sunspots, the more activity are coming off from the sun.
All right, great, Dr. Costa. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you.
Oh, Dr. Costa, has the universe ever winked at you?
Has the universe winked at me?
A special question just for you.
That's a good question.
No filter here on chat, man. They're just going at it.
There's certainly been things that surprise me. I mean, that's why I was hoping to be surprised today, and maybe that can be counted as a wink.
I mean, it lured you into being a physicist, right?
Actually, yeah, I think a lot of us who went into science get kind of inspired by astronomy, space, the space, the rocketry, of course, because I'm old enough that I was there when the Apollo missions were going. So as a kid, that kind of rubs off. And you get interested in all kinds of things, science and
very
engineering-wise.
inspiring.
Yes.
I hope that the clouds will part and, the events of the eclipse will inspire, new young scientists everywhere.
Absolutely. And sometimes the eclipse can adjust the weather. So you just have to be patient and see when that shadow comes across and temperature drops. Maybe the clouds will cooperate.
It could be a very dramatic totality, right? Because you're talking about how the eclipse can affect the weather. Right,
yes.
So we could have a pocket of clear skies
could have a
right
pocket
around
of clear
totality.
So my own quick story on that is I did come to San Antonio for the annular eclipse in October.
Okay.
And it was cloudy when we arrived. I said, "Oh boy, we shouldn't have left Houston." It's kind of cloudy. It was not, maybe not quite as thick as right now I see, but then as it got close to the full peak of the annular eclipse, it parted, and we were able to just image it with our cameras and our devices and our eclipse glasses. So, my fingers are crossed, and I give it, good likelihood that we'll be able to see something, but just got to be optimistic.
We've got fingers crossed, toes crossed, arms crossed, shoelaces crossed.
Eclipse glasses crossed.
Okay, there's a little bit of feed right there. So if we look at Chloe, there
thanks so much, Dr. Costa.
You're welcome.
You get to see just a little bit there.
Look at that. We got a little bit of sun shining through.
Got a little bit of sun. Everyone encouraged the sun to stay.
Right as you said that.
And that's what we got.
They have a feed from Moffett Line that shows the eclipse is happening
Oh, they do?
in there, yeah.
Oh, okay. Very cool. All right, we're going to cut back to the scene here until we get more skies to look at.
But yeah, that's a testament to how powerful the sun is. Look at all those clouds, and the sun still shines through the clouds at some points.
Mm-hmm. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. Yeah, we've been singing that for a few days here. Lots of Beatles songs, lots of sun-related songs. Feel free to help me out. Think of some more sun-related songs. We have Soundgarden's Black Hole Sun. Very eclipse themed. Eclipse of the Heart. Total Eclipse of the Heart. Yeah. Good call. I think that has to be the go-to song for the eclipse, right? I'm sorry to hear that, Paula. Not in the path of totality. Well, so, we're not in the path of totality either at Houston, but we made the trip over here to Bandera, Texas to get in the path of totality. So that's where we are. We are in Bandera, Texas. Oh, House of the Rising Sun. Okay, there you go. That's a good one. Okay, so we have Aaron 2U2 who's coming in strong with the U2 staring at the sun. Watch them play an acoustic version of that. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Oh, you're getting some sun out in spring. That's awesome.
Oh, sun shine through. Sun will shine through in a second.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, please let that cloud pass.
It's like literally that one cloud.
Just one cloud that's in the way? Is that what it is?
I'm gonna see if there's anything on the feeds back here.
Nice and sunny in Decatur, Michigan. Is Michigan in the path of totality? Oh, so to answer what time you can see it in Alabama, I would refer you to a website. Look up NASA Eclipse Explorer, and then there you can type in your zip code, and it'll give you all the times for your specific location. Oh, sister, golden hair. Oh no, golden hair. That's not sun. That's not sun. All right. I didn't meet the criteria. We're trying to think of songs that have the sun or sun relation to them.
So I'm being told that we may, although you can't see it, we did just make first contact.
Okay. First contact.
Yep, you can't see on the camera, sadly.
Don't have
but
an image of it. Yeah,
we just made first contact.
12:14.
Here
Came and
comes
went.
the
Now we got.
sun. It's so. Is that how it goes?
Yeah. Here comes the sun.
Sun.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah. I wish the clouds would go away too. I'm with you, Lanita. We're live in Bandera, Texas, cowboy capital of the world. Streaming from a tailgate, the tailgate of a pickup truck. About the most Texas thing you can do.
What's that song like? Don't take away my sunshine. Is that how it goes?
The boulder feels conflicted. The boulder, but you're not having to fight someone a third of your size. We're only looking at it at an eclipse. Why does the boulder feel conflicted? Any guesses? I don't have any.
I don't speak rock.
You only sing rock. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie. That's another one. At least the moon.
Oh,
Oh, you're in Weatherford. What's happening? Oh. What do we have? Oh, the cloud is looking to get out of the way.
yeah, you can see it.
It's
coming out.
That's on yours?
That's on mine.
All right, let's go to Jack's camera.
You can barely see
Hopefully we can see it. Let's see what we see. Oh, there's some sun.
And look, you can.
Let's get that
You can
GoPro
see
out of
it
here.
Right here on yours.
Yeah. All right, we're going to move that into view a little bit. There you go. So there you can see it. Oh, look! And you can definitely see first contact. If you look at the right-hand side of the sun, you are seeing a little chunk of it missing on the right-hand side there. Oh, hang with us. Hang with us.
Check that out. The sun smiles on us right now.
Well,
Just for a little bit.
just for a little bit. Maybe the sun winked at us for a little bit.
Yeah, maybe the universe winked at us. I heard that was from a show. Can anybody tell us what show that is? I actually don't know.
What?
The quote, did the universe wink at you? Somebody asked.
Oh, no, that's a reference I don't get.
Mm.
Hey, Robin. You're very welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys get to view some of the eclipse from over there.
Doctor Who.
Oh, it's from Doctor Who. Okay.
Doctor Who?
Do you have a favorite Doctor?
Oh no, I've never seen. I'm gonna have to go with David Tennant because he voices one of our shows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's not a bad choice.
He's also the only one I can name.
Christopher Eccleston would probably be my favorite. All right, let's go back here, and we're gonna wait for more eclipse. Oh my gosh! As soon as I switch.
It's come back. It's come back.
So we have that on what? Chloe's cam.
Oh, that was mine or Chloe's. Both of them work. I think my image is a little bit bigger.
Okay.
Yep, there we go.
Let's go back. And we might see something. I see a little sliver. I think Chloe's is a little brighter than yours,
let's
so
go-
it
let's go
shows
to
up
Chloe's.
first. So we're looking at Chloe's.
You guys getting views out.
We're seeing a little bit of the sun from Chloe's and Jack's.
Okay.
I actually don't have your feed, but there's something in the broadcast booth.
Gotcha.
But they're not sending that.
We were just making sure that we're still on target because we can't.
Yeah, yeah. Do you know why I'm not getting feed on that one?
They're doing a little bit of a switch right now where
Okay.
they took the video feed from Mexico of first contact, and he had that pumping out. So I will make sure he gets you get the switch right now.
I mean, I wouldn't mind having that feed either. Something. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. How are you guys doing? Are y'all excited about the eclipse? As you can see, we have, we're going to go back to the activities. So you can see what everyone's doing. We have trash bags that are placed underneath each telescope just in case we start getting some rain and we can protect our equipment. Wind is starting to pick up here a little bit. New Caney, hey, welcome in. Good to see you. Can't see anything at all. I'm terribly sorry about that. Yeah, even with these clouds, the sky will go dark. That's right. Hey, you want to join me?
I'd love to.
Okay. So you got your little microphone switch right there. So just turn that on, like flip it up whenever you're ready, and we'll go.
Should I introduce myself?
Sure. Sure. Did you flip it up? Yep. Okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Chloe. I'm here with Rice University and the Houston Museum of Natural Science, live streaming the eclipse for you all. Hopefully we're going to get to see something pretty soon.
Hopefully. A lot of hopefully. We got people in Pearland saying it's cloudy, and Houston saying it's cloudy. Beaumont can't see anything. Baytown. Even Utah. Utah can't see anything. Maxwell. You got people all over the place, and it's kind of the same story of just really tragic cloud coverage just going on right now. We've had a couple of breaks.
Mic for a second. Thank you. All right, everybody, I have a special request from the ground. A shout out to Miss Catalanodo and her 5th grade class in Escondido, California, and the Juniper Jaguars.
Hey, all right. Let's go Jags.
Go Jags!
Houston made first contact, 2 minutes ago. So in Houston, if you had a clear view of the sun, you would see a little piece kind of missing out of the side of it there. Totality is going to come up for H-Town at 1:39. But the eclipse has started. First contact has happened in Houston. Oh, we got the San Marcos Rattlers in there. Can you do your best rattlesnake rattle?
Well, I've been asked to do my best rattlesnake rattle. I don't really know what that sounds like, but maybe something like a brrrr.
That's a very cold rattlesnake that goes brrr.
I don't know. I don't regularly hang around rattlesnakes. They're scary.
That's very true. That's a valid response. Oh man, can't see anything in Utah. Yep, second person to not see anything in Utah. I don't know why it has to be so cloudy. You want to tell us why?
We have low-level moisture coming in from the...
No, you got to start with a microphone. You can't just explain it to me because then it's a game of telephone.
Okay.
Gotta flip the switch up before you talk.
You ready to sit down or?
Just for like a minute?
Yeah, sure. You're just kind of like watching this with us.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you want to let people know who you are, unless you don't want them to blame you for the weather, then just, tell them whoever.
Yeah, this is Dave Jones. I used to be a meteorologist a while ago, but when I came here to Bandera and it was cloudy, I decided to change my profession. Now, we've been watching it all morning, and these low-level clouds have been coming and going. What's going on? It's really a fight between the sun trying to erode this low-level moisture and the low-level moisture flow increasing from the Gulf of Mexico. All because today we have a chance of moderate to severe thunderstorms that extends from here in Bandera north to Dallas and up towards Oklahoma. And so after the eclipse happens and the sun is shining brightly, it's likely to fire off from some showers and thunderstorms in East Texas around the Dallas area today. And those storms could become severe. I don't think we'll see anything down here in Bandera from thunderstorm activity, but certainly we don't like this blanket of clouds that are over us right now. We have confirmed through one of the telescopes we've had first contact. And so we've also been watching it in Mazatlan, Mexico, coming ashore. So we've seen the first contact, and the moon continues to move. So, folks, it's happening today. We've gathered here for a reason. It's nothing is going to surprise us, but certainly these low clouds are a little disappointing.
Yeah.
All along the path of totality, I think there's going to be a mixture of clouds, but there's some areas that are very clear. One last thing I'll say is Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, crystal clear up there. And so it's climatologically it's not a favorite area, but they just had a foot to 2 feet of snow. The storm is spinning way off the coast, and they have lots of clear skies. So they're going to see. They won't get 4 minutes like we will.
Right.
Still going to get dark here in Bandera.
Is there time to catch a flight right now to those areas?
There are some flights taking off that are going to ride along the path of totality. That'll add another minute or two of totality for them.
Hey, there you go. Awesome.
Oh, this is great. Well, thanks. I'm going to go check the live stream again, but I'll stop back again.
Awesome. Thanks, Dave.
Sure.
Thanks so much for that, Dave.
Yeah, they said it's raining, or they have rain over in the Galleria area, which is a big bummer.
Yep.
Super cloudy in H-Town. Yeah, pretty cloudy here. But
Also, somebody's telling us that it's very clear, not a cloud in the sky in New Hampshire. Well, I sure wish it was the same way here right now. Enjoy yourself in New Hampshire, okay?
hey, can we borrow your weather just for like the next 3 hours, 2.5 hours? Just we'll give it right back. So Totality, first contact has already happened in Houston. Totality is going to happen at 1:39 p.m. It was not sunny this morning. Oh, Tucson, Arizona. Clear, sunny skies. Very Arizona-like weather. Will it get clearer later? That I'm not sure. We'd have to have our meteorologist back on, and he's not available at the moment.
Now, there is an effect sometimes where totality itself actually does cause some of the clouds to disappear while the sun is hidden. So it is possible that things will get a little bit clearer during the totality. It won't get rid of all the clouds, but we do have some hope.
You see a little sliver of sun coming in right there. You can just see it.
Oh, I better adjust my telescope.
Okay. You go do that. We're going to cut to Jack real quick where we're able to see his. I know. I'm sorry, man.
No, you're good. Come on, man.
We just control the weather. Yeah, I'm trying. Believe me, I'm trying. All right, there we go. There we go. A little bit of sun, and you can see the chunk missing on the right-hand side. Oh, look at that. I hope you guys saw that. This is going to be such a dramatic eclipse. All the drama. Okay, this is the one that she's adjusting right now. Oh, it just ran off screen, so we're going to cut back to this guy. Oh, man, that looks great. That looks great. Okay, we're going to cut to Chloe's telescope right here. You can just see, you can see it happening. Man, I hope this hangs. Yeah, those clouds are booking it. Still thankful to have something to finally be able to show you guys. We're currently in Bandera, Texas. 1:39 p.m. is totality in Houston. And just like that, the sun makes its exit behind the clouds again. We're gonna hold tight on this screen just for a while, in case we get any more. We've got lots of people here wearing their eclipse glasses, trying to see everything that they can. Yep, 1:39 in Houston is accurate. Oh, okay, New York's a little bit later. Yeah, so, I mean, the path of totality, like, the moon is moving extremely fast. So we all only get a little bit of time with it. Yes, the moon is moving at about 1,100 miles an hour. So we only have 4 minutes to see it before it moves on. Yeah, that's kind of the story here. Kind of similar to Louisiana. We have our telescopes pointed at the sun, and you know, if the clouds permit, we'll get to see a little bit of the eclipse. But otherwise, we're just looking at clouds. That's right, Adam. So Houston's not going to have totality, but 94% coverage. So the totality equivalent, partial coverage. They're releasing fake clouds to block our view. That's a fun conspiracy theory. We are getting prayers and mantras and anti-rain dances going on here in Bandera. Everyone wants the clouds to go away. Oh, Detroit's going to get 98% coverage. That's awesome. So I can't tell you what time it's going to start in Louisiana. What I can point you to is a good resource. If you look up NASA Eclipse Explorer, you can look up that website and type in your zip code, and it will tell you all the information that you need to know about the eclipse pertaining to your specific area. Oh, New Hampshire's 95%. That's not bad. Well, Clifford, it's not over yet. You might still get to see things. We'll see how it goes. Clouds are definitely going to be an issue. They are an ongoing, offgoing issue for today. Houston is getting 90% coverage. Blinded by the light. Catherine's still thinking of sun songs. Thank you, Catherine. Looks like a regular rainy day in Houston, except it's going to get dark at 1:39 p.m. when you get 94% coverage.
Now, I believe I just saw somebody in the chat saying they are currently in China watching this eclipse from their phone.
Right on.
I hope you're enjoying it. Hopefully we'll be able to show you something cool later.
And thanks for tuning in. It's our hope that we get to share the eclipse experience, as much of it as we can, with the greater Houston area and the rest of the world. So it's really awesome to get to accomplish that. Right? Welcome in, Muxosaur. Oh, we even have some of chat saying hi to the other portions of chat. Facebook is saying hi to China as well.
So, have you ever seen an eclipse before?
My first eclipse experience was the annular eclipse in October of last year, and it blew my mind.
Well, that was actually my first time seeing the eclipse as well, and I had a fantastic time.
Yeah, it was just watching seeing the eclipse itself was awesome, but seeing the impact of the environment, like around me, how everything just kind of like got dark, and that was only that was an annular eclipse. That wasn't a total eclipse. I don't know. It was kind of like emotional, spiritual. It's like, I don't know how to explain the feels, but it's real. So if you can see it, go check it out, because it's certainly something that you will remember. No, so we are not in Houston. We are in Bandera. So we packed up from HMNS and headed west to Bandera, Texas, so that we could be in the path of totality, as Houston is not in the path of totality. And Houston's getting some rain. Hate to hear it. Sorry to disappoint, Robin. We don't have anyone in dinosaur costumes today.
Well, I'm wearing a dinosaur costume right now, but I'm with the microphone, not in front of the camera, so you can't see it.
Oh, there you go. So sorry. Yeah, we don't have cameras pointed this way. Oh, there's this one, but it's not hooked up. Yeah, bad day of clouds.
If we can't see it, will it still get dark? That is an excellent question. So if you are in the path of totality, even if it is cloudy or rainy, it is still going to get dark for a couple minutes during totality.
But leading up to totality, it will get increasingly darker, right? Just in small amounts?
Yes, small amounts. As more and more of the sun gets covered, it's going to get darker and darker until suddenly, when totality hits, the whole sun is going to be covered up by the moon, and that will mean there is not going to be sunlight.
The sun will be eclipsed by the moon, just like the Pink Floyd song.
Just like the Pink Floyd song.
You're familiar with it?
Oh, yes, I am.
Right
I played in a Pink Floyd cover band.
Really?
I sure did.
What instrument did you play?
Rhythm guitar.
Okay. You were the... Well, who was the rhythm guitarist? David Gilmour was their lead guitarist. I wonder who was playing studio rhythm.
I think they just... Yeah.
It was probably also Gilmour.
Yeah, he probably just recorded 2 tracks.
Yeah.
Couple for some of the songs, actually.
Did you know that David Gilmour had to take the bass away from Roger Waters sometimes to play more complicated bass lines?
You know, having heard some of Roger Waters' solo stuff, that doesn't surprise me.
Oh, man. Sorry. Don't mean to be dogging on Roger Waters.
Roger Waters, if you're in this chat, what can I say, bud? Should have practiced more.
Oh, no, I still love him. Still love him. Contract or contact? Which one are you talking about? Totality is a cool word.
It's a great word. Now, if you like the word totality, I would recommend checking out the website Shared Sky, which is actually a group poetry program.
Let's get to it. Oh, it was there for a second. Okay, we're going to hang on to it. There we go.
And we have the sun. You can actually hear people cheering out here in Bandera, delighted that a cloud has suddenly slipped away. And we love hearing that. People are excited about this. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this view as much as we are right now.
Dave and everybody's requesting everyone to be on scopes. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much, Chloe. All right, so we have lost our we've lost our telescope operator. She has a job to do, and she's committed to it. Hopefully the kids that are in school get to go outside. I've got 2 kiddos in school, and I'm hoping that their teachers want this to be part of their educational experience. That's my hope. Suppose I'll find out when they get home today. So we are in Bandera, Texas. Bandera, Texas, cowboy capital of the world. It's a pretty awesome place. We're still seeing a little bit. Just see the faintest image going on right there. Almost looks like Pac-Man. Yep. I can see that. Hey, good afternoon to you too, Manuel. Look at that. You see the clouds rolling in front of it, and you know what we're fighting for. You're fine. Hey, that might be true, Mike. Motorcycles and or cowboys. Cowboys on motorcycles. Especially if you're a Bon Jovi fan, then you're a cowboy on a motorcycle. Steal a horse, you ride. Oh, Michigan's got clouds. I'm sorry to hear that. Watching from the Philippines. Hey. Hope you guys are having a great day in the Philippines. Hope you got clear skies. Cowboys on keyboards. Yeah, those two. I don't know how many are over here in Bandera, Texas, but the more the merrier. So Francine is asking what time is Totality, and that depends very much on your location. So what I would do is I would tell you about a great resource that you can look online. If you search for NASA Eclipse Explorer, and then from that website you can type in your zip code, and it will tell you all the information about the total eclipse. South Texas is having some terrible views. Sorry to hear it. Oh, Florida's got bright sun. Right on. And welcome in from the UK. Hello, Lisa. And Scotland. That's awesome. Rain in Houston. That's no good. Yeah, there we go. Thank you for that, Keyboard Cowboy. I think I'm going to just copy that. And let's see if I can copy that and be able to paste that out. Yeah, right on. All right, so yeah, if you want to, you can go to this website right here, type in your zip code, and that will tell you what you need to know about your area. Oh, Fulshire. Yeah, we drove through Fulshire on the way out here to Bandera. Lots of things happen in Fulshire. Developing little town. Maybe not little anymore. At my location here in Bandera, Totality is going to happen at 1:31 p.m. Central Time.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So,
Thank you.
all right, we've got substantial cloud coverage again, so I'm going to give you guys a view of what is happening around us, and you see that there's lots going on over here at the telescopes. Hoping for the best. Keeping telescopes pointed at the sky. Well, don't type in your zip code to chat. That's not what you want to do. No one needs to know your zip code. You go to NASA's Eclipse Explorer and type it in there. Rex the Tyrannosaurus Rex is watching from Utah. That is amazing. Thank you, Rex. Where is the sun? I don't know how to answer that question. Because if I say in the sky, you're thinking I'm trying to be snarky. And I'm not. But I don't know how to give you better coordinates than that. Just kind of overhead, hanging out behind some clouds right now. Oh, you're watching from Ohio. Okay. I got a buddy in Cincinnati. Yes, there's a dinosaur watching. Okay, Robin couldn't get anyone dressed up in dino suits, but she's definitely got someone with a dinosaur watching. So, second best thing. Oh, Tomball has rain. Okay, so like northwest Houston, it sounds like, is getting rain. Partial rain in the woodlands. Okay, getting chimed in from X. What could go wrong with looking directly through a telescope at the sun? Keyboard Cowboy, that is a very good point. What could go wrong? It could literally melt your eyes. So you don't want a concentrated solar image blazing through a telescope into your retina. So what I would advise is using a solar filter on your telescope, on your cell phone, Google or Cricket or iPhone, whatever it is you're using. Make sure you protect your camera. Make sure you protect your eyes. Don't look at it even behind clouds, because even though you don't see the light, those the UV prowess is still making its way to your eyeballs. So don't play with the only pair of eyeballs you got. Go ahead and cover them up with eclipse glasses. It's my first time to come to this app. Can I make a friend? We can be friends. Hey, welcome in Beaumont, Texas, and Missouri City. We're getting all the outskirts of H-Town. That's awesome. Yeah, blindness. Don't do it. Not recommended. It's all covered in clouds. Can't see it in spring. Yeah, unfortunately, that's kind of the story right here. But we will have telescopes concentrated on the sun's position. So if the clouds do allow us to see anything, we will be looking at it. Oh, hey, what's up, Stafford? Going on over in Sugarland, not too far from Stafford, we've got HMNS at Sugarland with lots of eclipse events going on out there. Lots of outdoor happenings. Oh, and someone from Sugarland. Yeah, it's cloudy there. But they are outside taking a look at the eclipse as much as they can, joining us and hoping for breaks from the clouds. Hey, welcome in, Bellevue. Oh, so you had a big storm cloud. Were you able to see a little bit after the big storm cloud? Is that what you're saying? Watching from England. Welcome in. So to answer your question on TikTok, we cannot actually see through the cloud. So if you look at the black rectangle on the bottom right hand side of the screen, that is telescope feed right there. And if the sun were out, we would see the sun, but it is obscured by clouds, so we're seeing nothing but black. Houston, we have a problem. We have a cloud problem. You're very right. And comet today. No, so we saw the comet last night. We were able to see that. I need to write the name of that comet down. I can't remember it. Oh, here we go. There's a sliver of sun. I hope you guys saw a little bit of that. Yeah, we're actually live streaming right now and trying to see these pictures right here. So we can see just a bit. Yep. Just see a little sliver of the sun over there. And there's a big old chunk missing out of it where the moon is.
Yeah, it's really close.
Mm-hmm. So it is 12:49 our time. Totality is going to hit at 1:31. Here's hoping we get to see that. I don't know. My information said 1:31. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like your Pokemon hat.
Thanks. Yeah, I think it's covered again.
Covered again. Oh, there you go. There you go. If you've looked away from your phone and you're watching this screen, get back on it. We have sun. Oh, we lost sun. The sun, the sun is jumping across the sky. There we go. Wow, it's just getting further and further.
That was just my bad. He was on your scope when I told you to move it, so next time I'm gonna confirm with them.
Yeah, when we get sun, I'll try to get y'all's attention, let you know what's going on. Welcome in Montgomery and Nacogdoches. So Ashley, I'm not sure if Beaumont is going to have the same time as Houston. What I would say is there's a resource available to you called NASA Eclipse Explorer, and you can go to that website, type in your zip code, and it will give you all the information regarding different time periods of the eclipse. And I'm so thankful we get to see this little bit of sun. Welcome in, Florida. And Brownwood, Texas. I'm glad you're getting to celebrate no clouds. That is very awesome. We are not in Houston. We are in Bandera, Texas. Hey, welcome in, Alaska. And Los Angeles. I can't answer what time the eclipse will be happening in your area. I would say check out NASA Eclipse Explorer. I think I can send you a link right here. So if you go to that page, you can type in your zip code and it will tell you eclipse timing for your area. Lots of clouds in Rose Sharon. Hey, welcome in, Whitney, Texas. Hope things are going well for you out there. Much love for Whitney, Texas. So sad in Houston, nothing but clouds. Yep, that breaks my heart too. Welcome in Richmond and Victoria. Welcome in Pearland. And Katie, sorry for your rain. Oh, you caught a glimpse of it in Pearland. That's awesome. Make sure you're wearing solar glasses. Hey, thank you, Osteo. Hey, welcome in, Tom Ball. I am filming from Bandera, Texas. Hey, we got some North Dakota folk in here. That's cool. Watching from Utah. Nothing in Pearland but clouds now. Okay. Watching from Kenya. Hey, welcome in. I hope you have some beautiful skies over there. And Minnesota. Hi, Dayton, Texas. Oh, New York. I'm curious how it's going to look over there in New York and New Jersey. I know some of the Northeast is experiencing some kind of weather now. Only partial in the UK. Okay. Oh, cool. Boston and Missouri. Should be starting soon in Jersey. That's very cool. How's the weather in Sacramento? Hey, North Korea. Welcome in. And Frankfurt, Germany. Man, we're getting all the cool cats. Yeah, unfortunately, there is too many clouds going on right now. So we're going to switch to kind of the environment feed so you can see what's going on. There's all kinds of media coverage happening here. People have just gathered to watch the eclipse, and we will go back to the skies in the moment that there is any sun to be seen. Yeah, I don't know, Scotty. I don't know. I just said hi. What's it going to hurt to say hi? You know what I mean? Yep. Yep, silly clouds. Yeah, Sugar Land, Texas, full of clouds. Lots of clouds in Fort Bend County. Sorry to hear that. Where do you find the telescope shot? So the telescope shot is kind of what's in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. I can cut to the telescope, and you'll see that there's just a whole lot of nothing going on. So what I was wanting to do is just kind of show you the environment, and we keep the telescope on screen, and in the event that we start getting some images of the sun, we'll cut back to the telescope so that you can see it in more full screen. The stream? I haven't heard any complaints about performance. It all seems to be going very well. Same true for inside?
Yeah, we got. Did you see the shadow going across?
Uh-uh.
They were streaming. There's some good images of the eclipse, but we have an image of the shadow going across with the solid clouds.
Yeah, I don't think that's making its way to me.
Yeah, I guess not, because you're doing it differently, right?
Well, one of my feeds is from inside, but this is all I'm getting from it.
I must not have the right link or something.
I don't.
Because it's working fine. Is that Vimeo or the YouTube? The Vimeo?
That's neither one.
That's his Switch. That's Garce's Switch. It's a special out they has, and I don't know what's become of it. Or
yeah, because it's my sister's watching the Vimeo, and she said the images are coming across great.
Oh, good. Good.
Will you ask Garce if he can send a Switch signal?
You ask him. I won't
ask. I can just do this. Hey, Garce. Are you able to send that Switch?
They're trying to hook us up with some more footage to get to see what's happening.
Channel if you can.
So stand by. We could see something amazing.
Bars right now on your Switch feed.
They're following the sun. And he's talking the whole time. He's a chatty fellow.
On that channel.
It's true. I'm guilty of being chatty.
Okay. Yes. So that's the only thing.
The thing is, I have people here chatting with me, so it's not just one directional chatty. Like we're going back. It's a conversation.
What do they think?
I don't know. What do you guys think? I think they're disappointed in the clouds. Yeah. I'm getting that feedback.
Are they mostly Houston people?
No, we've got people from Utah, New York, California, Arizona, Florida, and then we've had international people from the UK, Nepal.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, they're all over.
This?
Only thing on that is
it will be
the GeoCollab map. That's the only thing on the switched feed.
Could I at least get the GeoCollab map? Can I get something? I mean,
if you can send him
color bars.
The map, he would prefer that. Garce.
To nothing.
Yeah, so get the most data out of
Okay. Just whenever. Okay.
Oh,
I understand.
Norway. Hello, Norway.
Yeah.
You like the chatty? Hey, thanks. Justifying my job here, my existence here. Appreciate that. Yeah, it is hard to locate the sun with substantial cloud coverage. You're in San Antonio, super cloudy. Yep. Yep. That is a bummer. I'm not sure, Jay. I'm hoping that Houston experiences a break from the clouds and you're able to see something, but we'll just have to wait and see. Welcome in Baytown. Super dark in Cyprus. Yeah, part of that's probably the weather, but also the sun is currently getting covered. Oh, Texarkana is bright and sunny. Tons of food trucks. Yeah, Texarkana sounds like they're having a good time over there. Hey, welcome in from Georgia. What direction am I facing? I'm literally facing south. Telescopes are all facing whatever direction the sun is in. It's so far up. I don't know how to get a beat on that. It's like when you're looking at a compass, the compass tells you which direction is which, but when you're kind of straight up, what direction is that? That's kind of your z-axis, right? Oh, Les drove to San Antonio. Yeah, we drove to Bandera. Left H-Town for Bandera. Thanks for the feedback, Robin. Lots of cloud coverage and new Braunfels. Watching from a cubicle in Houston. Thanks for tuning in your cubicle. Hopefully we can bring slivers of sunshine into your cubicle. No, it's not over. It's not over. And so the eclipse is just about a 3-hour long event. It started at 12:14 my time here in Bandera. Totality is going to happen at 1:31, and I will probably be less chatty then because I want to go out and experience it, but I will show you everything I can. It looks like we have a view from H Alpha. H Alpha, look at that. And we have a close-up view of what is happening there. Let's see if I can bring this in for you a little bit. So we're seeing a little bit there. All right, and our feed has split. We're going to go back to seeing what's going on. Oh, Raton. I'm glad you're having a sunny day. So, A.Gamer, the time of totality is going to be very dependent on where you are. And so what I would do is I would use a resource available to you from NASA. It's a NASA Eclipse Explorer. And you can use that, type in your zip code, and it will tell you all the information regarding the eclipse in your area. Pouring rain in the woodlands. That's a tragedy. $30 to totality. Yeah, it's pretty close. Yep. You're dead bang right. It does still look pretty bright out. It's a little desaturated. It's like the colors that used to be vibrant on the ground are no longer as vibrant. It's a little bit more of a grayscale world around me. Like if you're looking at those cones, at least with the naked eye, they're not as like bright orange as they used to be. At least that's what I'm experiencing here in Bandera. Now, the camera might be compensating for that a little bit. In fact, I believe it is now time to bring in our Instagram folks. Now, Instagram has a limitation where you can only live stream to them for 1 hour. So they're going to be a little late to the party and a little early to leave. So I'm going to set that up right now. All right. And now we are officially live on Instagram. Everyone say hi, Instagram. Welcome in. Glad you guys can join us. We've had the party going for a little while. Instagram does limit your live stream to 1 hour, and we wanted to make sure to include Totality. So we're about a little less than 30 minutes away from Totality here in Bandera, Texas. You're getting some highs from from Facebook, from New Orleans. So welcome in. Much love from Paleo. Well, thank you, Paleo. Lumberton, hey, welcome in. So yeah, we're live here in Bandera, Texas. We are just waiting for an additional glimpse of the sun. The clouds are obscuring our vision. We're not able to see anything right now, but there is a significant chunk of the sun missing. We caught a glimpse of it maybe 5 minutes ago. Yeah, that chunk is missing from the sun. And so if the clouds dissipate just a little bit, we'll be able to see something, and we will definitely be cutting to that feed as soon as there is something there to see. Hi from an Italian in Houston. And Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Welcome in, both of y'all. Oh, it's raining so hard. Sorry to hear that, Lulu. Oh, it's quiet in spring. Okay. From UH, go Cougs. I can't say that too loud around me. We got a lot of Rice Owls around here. Go Owls. Of course, as a neutral third party, I can root for both of them. Hey, welcome in Spring, Woodlands, East End, Houston. It's sunny in Tampa, Florida. Hey, that's awesome. Hope you get to see it. Oh, your sky looks similar to ours in Pearland. Okay. Okay, right on. Shout out to my hometown, Bandera, from Michigan. Bandera, Michigan. Well, that's not going to be the cowboy capital of the world. Hey, Galveston, how's your weather down there? No rain in spring, but clouds for miles. Yeah. No rain in Arlington. Oh, Angleton. No rain in Angleton. That's good. Welcome in, Dayton. Madison, Mississippi. Oh, Friendswood's very cloudy, yeah.
That's what it is.
That's what it is, okay. What is that?
It's whatever's going on that channel. It's switching between that and pre-recorded eclipse.
Oh, okay.
And, yep.
Okay.
So something.
Is that like weather patterns, like right now, like current weather patterns?
This is when it was first entering totality over the Earth.
Oh, okay. So here's a little repeat footage of totality kind of making landfall here in Mexico and carrying on. As you can see, there's tons of rain clouds everywhere.
Right along the eclipse path. Look at that.
Right along the eclipse path. Yeah. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
It's like it knew where the eclipse was going to go and was like, it just noped it.
I'm not even sure Maine's got a good location anymore.
You don't think Maine does?
I don't know. I was looking at it very fast.
If anyone is in Maine and wants to chime in, what's your weather look like?
Yeah. Yeah, anybody who's seeing it, give us their calls in. That'd be
Well, yeah, we're getting lots of cloudy around Houston and the whole area.
Well, ask anybody to chime in who's not cloudy. That would be neat to know.
Same sky here in western New York. Cloudy in Marksville, Louisiana. Man, yeah. Bright and sunny in western Kentucky, though. So there you go. Maria, I'd say just look for the bright spot. Look for the bright spot. Okay, and here we have the path of totality through Houston. No sun to look at right now. So we're going to go back to our... This is what's happening locally over here. Let's see. Let's give you some footage to look at. Yeah, it's getting a little dark here. It is getting dark here. It's definitely darker than it has been. Yeah. That's an interesting question, Ben, from TikTok. I don't know that I'm going to answer it. So what time is totality? For us, totality is at 1:31 p.m. But for where you are, I would say go to NASA Eclipse Explorer. If you look up NASA Eclipse Explorer, you can type in your zip code. It'll tell you, it'll give you all the pertinent times for your area. It is getting colder out here. It could be rain coming in. It could be the eclipse. I'm gonna say it's the eclipse. That's gonna be my guess. That's not a factual statement. That's just the guess of a guy who's bringing you the eclipse footage, which means nothing really. But there it is. Okay, you can see a chunk out of the sun in here, and that's in Virginia, correct? Cloudy in Kingwood. Totality right now in Mexico via NASA. Very awesome. Very awesome. Hope you get to see some, Mr. Porter. Oh, the question is because we see the sun first. The sun travels from the east to the west. No, in our location, it does travel from east to west. So the moon seems to be heading the opposite direction. Raining in Waller. It has gotten substantially colder here. I was wearing shorts because it's hot. Now it's actually a little chilly. Oh, you got rain in Cyprus too. Ben can ask funny questions. That's okay. Might not be the only one with funny questions. Oh, so it's colder in Katy too. Okay, you guys are experiencing it. So, I mean, it could be like partial weather event, partial eclipse. Maybe they're working hand in hand. Our stream, so question from Instagram. Our stream is broadcasting from Bandera, Texas, cowboy capital of the world. So we traveled from Houston we headed west to Bandera, Texas, to be in the path of totality. Completely cloudy in Columbus. I'm sorry to hear that. The eclipse in Houston. So first contact was 12:20, a little earlier, and totality. Well, as much totality as you can get is at 1:39 p.m. in Houston. Thank you guys for sharing the live video. That's cool. Yeah, we're hoping to bring the eclipse to as many people who are unable to view it. Although we're also kind of unable to view it. But we do have telescopes pointed at the sky, and in the event that we do get to see anything, we are going directly to that feed and showing you what's happening. Yeah, the camera is definitely starting to compensate for what is happening here, because the colors look bright and vibrant in the stream, and that's not the case. It's a kind of a dull gray world going on around us, and not just because of the clouds. I remember this from the annular eclipse. This happened in October of last year with the annular eclipse. We're not in Mansfield Park, no. When in doubt, look up. Word from the wise. Oh, okay. Followed us from the Sugarland Museum. Now you're at the Frontier Museum in Bandera. Now, yeah, I was hoping to actually stop by the Frontier Museum. Check that out. So in London, you can see anything or you cannot see anything. Wondering what the story is over there in London. Yeah, it is very cloudy in Texas. And dark in South Texas. We recently got a 15-minute warning that we were going to be facing second contact, which is the beginning of totality, when the sun has been absolutely eclipsed. I wonder if you'll be able to see anything, even from our crowd camera here. Or will it all be just a black screen? That's an interesting question. During totality, I wonder if is it going to be so dark that the GoPro can't even see, and so I'm streaming nothing. I'm streaming nothing but black video. That'll be interesting. What a dramatic turn of events. We're gonna have to see. We'll all learn together. We'll still be here. You can still validate our existence. You'll still know that we're here talking to you. Hey, welcome in from Chile. Oh, the light's not different yet? Over there in Houston? Are dinosaurs going to come back when the solar eclipse happens? I'm a little doubtful that that's the case, but I kind of hope so. At least the nice dinosaurs. If an ankylosaurus were to come back from extinction, that would be just amazing. Totality is supposed to happen here at 1:31 p.m. It happens in Houston right about 1:39 p.m. And if you're in a different area, I would say check that out on NASA Eclipse Explorer and see what's going on. You watch the live in Mexico, it's a little light on the crowd. Good. I hope you're still able to see things. So, you might get all kinds. You can see something? What are you seeing?
You can see it.
Telescopes aren't seeing anything.
No, but you can see with your naked eye.
You can see it with your naked eye. Okay, excuse me 1 second while I see it with my naked eye.
Just
see a little bit. Okay, well, you'll know, or I will have you know, that your commentator for today's events, myself, just left my little nook to go look at the eclipse, and it was gone by the time I got out there. So if you're disappointed, know that I join you. You cannot see with all the clouds, Leah. That is exactly what's going on. You got the solar eclipse viewer in South Texas. Koaller Middle School? Queller? Welcome in, you guys. Hope you guys are having a good day. Be sure to listen to your teachers. It is dangerous to look through the clouds without glasses. Yeah, like prolonged exposure, even just looking through the clouds, even though you're not seeing visible light, there is UV light that is coming through and can still do damage. So do not try to view the sun without solar eclipse glasses. On the bright side of this eclipse, it has gotten so dark that I can now see my monitors with crystal clarity. So, just trying to be, optimistic over here. The pets are yawning and yawning. Yeah. Nature around us is kind of going to get fatigued. They're going to get fooled into thinking that it's beginning to get nighttime. That is a known phenomenon that happens during the eclipse. You might hear, crickets coming out, the birds, night birds beginning their songs, day birds ending their songs. Can you watch the eclipse with the telescope? Yes, you can. It's getting dark in West Texas. Okay. Oh, we got snoozy animals on TikTok. Yeah, so only during totality is it safe to look at the sun without glasses. So only during the roughly 4 minutes of totality, depending on where you are. When was the last eclipse? So that's kind of a tricky question to answer because it depends on where you are. For us here in Texas, we had an annular eclipse in just last October. And the total eclipse time in our area is 1:31. It's currently 1:22. So we are inching closer and closer to totality. Strawberry Sunshine, I'm so sorry that you're stuck at work. Yes, you do need a special solar filter for your telescope if you plan on viewing it that way. Yeah, so the people that you're seeing on screen without glasses are the telescope operators. So they're viewing... Okay, we have 9 minutes till... Yeah, 9 minutes until totality here locally. But the people not wearing glasses over there are telescope operators, and they are able to see through a screen on their telescope to see what they're looking at. 9 minutes until totality. Yeah, thank you, Keyboard Cowboy. The eclipse definitely can damage cameras. That's why you want to have a solar filter on your camera, on your telescope, your phone, whatever it is you're looking through. Okay, we have very white footage. It's okay to remove the solar filters? There's so much cloud, who cares? Okay. So instead of looking at a big dark nothing, we're looking at a big white nothing. You just notice how active and noisy the birds got. And here you see a solar eclipse. Everyone has gathered to watch. That's my best David Attenborough. Thanks for the suggestion. I think I'm going to leave the David Attenboroughing to David Attenborough. There's a reason he's got that job. Have to drive home when it hits miss again. Yeah, definitely pull over into a parking lot. Do not pull over on the side of a highway to view the eclipse. Get yourself somewhere safe. Oh, yeah, putting horses away so that they don't get spooked. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, let's go, Houston. We're looking for anything at all through the clouds. Like I said, we will have telescopes pointed at the skies. In the event that we are able to see anything, you will also see it.
Yeah, I got my water bottle. It's supposed to be absorbing something. Taking it home.
Is your water bottle out right now?
Huh?
Where's your water bottle?
It's on the hood of the truck.
You need to bring it out in the sun.
Well, it is.
Is it getting the sun? So we have.
I think so.
One of my good buddies here has a very romantic gesture. He's got a bottle of water that he is leaving exposed to the solar eclipse, at least during totality, so that he can bring it back to his spouse, his partner, and return some like Texas solar eclipse water, which I think is absolutely amazing. It's definitely the water Katara would wear around her neck. It's blessed by the eclipse. Solar water and moon water. It would have enough for Aang and Zuko. Okay. Can heal everyone. Heal the world. That's what we're all supposed to do. Clouds are jealous of the sun and the moon. They want to be the center of attention. Yep. That might be a very accurate statement. Substantially darker here. According to my clock, I am 5 minutes away from totality. We are the world. We are the nerds. It's true. Talk about that moonshine. Instagram with the jokes. A total eclipse of the water. Or the heart. Oh. We got a hi Quinn from Instagram. What is Instagram? It's a social media platform.
Never heard of Instagram before. Hello, Instagram.
Oh, we had a drone go up. There's someone here, right here, that said hi, Quinn. Whoops. That right there.
Oh, that's my mom.
Okay.
Hi, Mom.
He says hi. He says hi, Mom. I don't know if he didn't say it into a camera, so weren't really able to see it. Yeah, the clouds work as some sort of a filter, but you're still going to get UV lights. Or, yeah, UV light. Darkness in our area is going to last 4 minutes and some odd seconds. I don't remember how the exact number of seconds. So as we get closer to totality, I think we're gonna cut to this feed. So in the event that we're able to see anything, you'll see it. You see a sphere within a sphere. We have 3 minutes to till totality. Oh my gosh, it is so dark here. It is so dark. I had to record this on my phone. Okay, also recording the events of Totality. Whew. Oh, this is insane. This is insane. The wind has picked up. It is so much chillier. 2 minutes until Totality. There's something coming through. I see the faintest something in the center of this. Quinn, are you seeing something in your camera? In the very center of it? Maybe that's just a blast of white.
I've got nothing either.
1 minute until Totality. It is getting definitely dark. Okay, definitely darker there in Pearland. This is incredible. I'm on it. I'm just going to remain silent and just witness this with you guys. Wow. Wow. It is dark in the middle of the day at 1:32 p.m. local Bandera time. It is dark. Oh no. Yeah, Houston is definitely going to be dark. We are dark. This is insanity. We're going to have 4 minutes of this. So Houston is going to experience partial eclipse at 1:39. Looks like they're adjusting for light. Trying to pull in anything. And the camera is trying to compensate. The camera is trying to find the light. The sky is not really blood red or pink. It's just dark. It's just dark in the middle of the day. I hear zero animal activity. There's a little bit of wind, but aside from the people that are kind of chatting about the eclipse around us, yeah, there is no animal noises going on at all. Yeah, thanks for that question, Amanda Norris. This happened in Avatar once. Oh, you're not wrong. Yeah, while similar to the annular eclipse that we had in October of last year, definitely different. Oh, you've got animals going on where you are, Luvia? That's awesome. Yeah. Crying dogs is definitely a thing. You might have some sad puppies. Trinidad is bright and sunny. What we're looking for here is the corona. Normally, you can't see the corona because the rest of the sun's brightness is kind of overpowering it. But during a total eclipse, you're able to see the corona, which forms kind of a diamond ring around the moon. And that was Totality. That was the fastest 4 minutes I think I've ever felt. I can't believe it. So now what we're going to be witnessing is the moon vacating the area of the sun. And as you can see, the world around us is getting brighter. Wow. How'd your solar water come out?
I don't know. I'm not gonna drink it.
That's good.
I gotta save it.
Don't drink it. You might want to,
I have tape on it.
you might label it or something.
No, and I have tape over it.
Okay, good. Sun just popped out in Beaumont. Hey, right on. Hope you get to see something. Birds all just perked up in Alvin, Texas. Oh, yeah, we definitely had like a purple sky going on. Getting close in Jefferson, Texas. We're still going to try to see what we can see between the third contact and fourth contact. Caught a glimpse in Natalia, Texas. Awesome. Very awesome. Take care, Alice in Wonderland. Cloudy still in Sugarland. Yeah, Totality should be happening about right now in Houston. It should be getting very dark out there. And daytime is returning for us. I believe that they've put the solar filters back on just to protect from the sun. Keyboard Cowboy, we haven't found anything yet. The sun is out in Pearland. Oh my gosh. Go outside because you should be in Totality like now. Like now. Your 4 minutes should be beginning right now. Louisiana has rain and clouds. That is unfortunate. Hey, you got a photo. Congrats. Over there on TikTok. We see you. We're back to black skies right now.
All right.
So we can look at the world around us and kind of hang tight on your telescope here, and if we see anything, we'll cut to it.
Sure. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be seeing anything out of the telescopes anytime soon. I did see a little bit of the shadow of the moon. I don't know if y'all saw that. It was kind of circular right before Totality. That was neat, but that was about the most we're gonna see. You know, real sad, but it was still real cool down here on the ground. Everything still turned black. Yeah, it was real nice. That's all I got to say. That's the first time I've seen one.
First time you've ever seen a total eclipse?
That's right.
That was my first total eclipse. Didn't even really get to see it.
Nah, it was still nice, you know, things still turned dark. I actually ran out back in the field behind the buses. Might have gotten caught on the GoPro. I just wanted to see it in quiet for a little bit.
When Soul Meets Luna. That's a good love story.
Yeah.
Although it's a short love story. It's like a 4-minute love story.
They met behind the curtains.
Oh, they did. How poetic of you. The curtain clouds.
Yeah, it just happened. Just happened right then and now.
That was Totality.
Yep. I think the folks in Dallas were a little more lucky than we were, but the rest of them, Austin maybe. I think Austin was a little clearer.
Houston Totality should be going on right now.
Houston doesn't get Totality at all.
Well, the 94%.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, so not what I'm saying. I guess it's
Yeah.
misleading. I shouldn't call it Totality, but they're equivalent. Their peak partial eclipse is 1:39 p.m.
Yeah, get off the stream, folks. Go outside.
Go check it out if you can. Oh, it's super dark in Conroe. Oh, people. Oh, no, that's Corpus Christi. Okay, so it's dark in Conroe and Corpus Christi, but also very cloudy. Yeah, we're hearing a lot of that. Yeah, I hope you guys do get to catch a glimpse of it. Oh, the automatic streetlights turned on. What a trip. Super cloudy in Bastrop and Baytown. Appreciate the Last Airbender comments going on in Instagram. That's a fun place to be. Vititwu and M. Cowart. You guys got good things happening. Not that dark in Houston, but the streetlights are on in Hockley. Okay. Okay, it just got darker in Southwest Houston. Yeah, if you are wearing solar eclipse glasses and not looking at the sun, you're gonna see this right here, which is nothing but blackness. Solar eclipse glasses will cut out all light except for the sun, and since you are behind the clouds, you really won't see anything. Hey, welcome in from El Salvador. Good to see you. Oh, hey, Green Will. That's good. I'm glad you got to see the sun. That's awesome. We're just casually sliding back into daylight here. So I believe our next opportunity for Totality here in Texas or the southern United States is going to be the year 2045. So we've got a long ways to wait for the next total solar eclipse. Oh, it's getting darker and cloudier in Virginia. Hate to see it. Oh, it can be seen from El Paso. That's awesome. I've got a friend in El Paso who's hoping to see it.
You don't want to ask him any questions?
Where's the totality right now?
Oh, I don't know that. That's a question for inside. Yeah, how it has them inside. That'd be a good question for me to know.
What are all the little icons on the screen? The pink ones?
That I don't know. That they're feeding me that from inside as well. And the guy who created that is inside. So Dave, if you run into Dave, you can ask him about that.
Do you have like an image of what it's like? Like what is that on the screen that was just showing?
So this is just his computer. So it's whatever he's looking at inside. I'm sorry I can't tell you more about that. Not going to hang on to those eclipse glasses until 2045. Well, that partially makes me sad, but I also very much understand. Street lights turned off now. Yep. Mesquite, Texas has totality. Are you able to see it? Can you describe it to us via TikTok? That would be great. Welcome in from McAllen. Street lights are on in spring. Okay. It's dark here in the woodlands. Did you miss it? No, well, possibly. I know in Houston it was from 1:39 until 1:43. So we're just a few minutes past that. You might have missed totality, but it's still very much in the eclipse, as it's going to take roughly another hour and a half for the moon to vacate the area completely in front of the sun. Hey, good, Amon. May you see many more eclipses. And thanks for tuning in on YouTube. You didn't see any changes in Humble and Umble at all. Not seeing anything in Cyprus. Yeah, maybe North Houston is just not seeing much. Hello from Katie. Hope you're doing well, Amy Lou. Joke aside, though, 20 years isn't too bad. Yeah. It could be more. It could be more than 20 years. That'd be bad. I don't believe you can see it from the UK. I don't think the path of totality extends from Mexico into through the United States and into southeast Canada. But you will not be able to see totality in the UK, unfortunately. You've had totality all day. Is that how bad your weather has been? Just been pitch black in the middle of the day. Super dark in Conroe. Deerbrook, okay. Trisha is in Delaware. Let's all say together, hi, I'm in Delaware. Thanks for joining us, Trisha. North Houston has been too dark and cloudy. Let's see, we got weird camera feed going on there. We're going to cut to Chloe's telescope. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. We're going to go here. We're going to bring in, there we go. All right, now you're able to see Chloe's camera. Jack's camera went crazy. I guess they just took the solar filter off of it.
Yeah.
Dr. Sumners, is there anything that you'd like to say?
It was a spooky...
You'd have to say it into a microphone. Okay, so here we are with Dr. Carolyn Sumners from HMNS. Take it away, Carolyn.
Well, several things. It was a very spooky experience to get that dark. I expect everybody felt it get cooler and darker. We took out a bunch of dancing flowers and dancing owls. These are all solar powered, plus a music box, plus a radiometer, and a whole few other things, and some bugs that would run around in sunlight. And at 0.03 on our measuring of the luminosity, everything quit. But the flowers came back first, then we got the owls, and we're still waiting for the music box playing Edelweiss. So my advice to everybody at your next eclipse, take a bunch of solar-powered things just to see how quickly they shut off. The solar cells that would be on a roof quit first because they had the biggest load. So it really is interesting how light levels drop and how things act. The other thing we did was put out UV beads, which changed color, and they all went back to white at Totality, just as we thought they would.
Whoops.
Quite an experience, though, and I expect all of Texas is getting the same experience.
A lot of Texas, yeah.
The clouds are just, it's a real, we follow the actual path of most of the storms. If you ever think about, in Houston, about where the hurricanes go, they tend to follow the same path of this eclipse. This is just coincidence. But it's why when we are cloudy, a whole bunch of people all the way up the line will be cloudy as well.
It's a very tragic coincidence.
Isn't it, though?
It is.
But we did get a few pictures at the partial, so that's better than no pictures at all. And we did watch our flowers stop dancing.
Well, and, I mean, so we have this camera right here, which is kind of like showing the landscape of everyone, enjoying the eclipse, whether they see it or not. Everyone's having a good time. And they got to see the world go dark.
Yes.
They got to see everything go dark. And as the camera was trying to compensate, it created like a purple sky.
Yeah.
It was trying to find light anywhere it could. It made the sky purple.
Yeah, I have a fisheye lens that's still taking pictures. I was going to see what, so I'm going to look at it. And I set it on auto expose, so I heard it go click, click, and then suddenly click,
as it was
increasing exposures to try to make up for the darkness.
Okay, longer exposures.
So I don't know
to try
what
to
it's
get
going to
the
look
light.
like, but I can't wait to watch. Which I don't want to stop yet. I'm watching clouds now.
Oh, we're not stopping. Yeah, we're watching. We're going to see if there's anything left of the eclipse to see. It's going until 2:55 p.m. our time.
That is
right?
correct. That is correct.
That is,
just about 3 o'clock, all's gone.
Fourth and final contact.
Yes, and that will
correct?
go for Houston as well.
Okay. Oh, so Houston's going to end around the same time?
Just about the same time, within 5 minutes.
3 o'clock. Yeah, okay, so 3 o'clock Houston time.
Yeah.
So we're going to cover at least up until that point. And, see if there's anything that the sky will permit us to see.
Right.
That'd be great.
I thought we might get us a hole, but that big cloud, the big dark cloud that came right over us, just wasn't going to part.
I couldn't pinpoint, like, one particular cloud. Like, the whole entire sky looks like a cloud.
Yeah.
Like just a big
it went
wet
from
blanket
cumulus
on us.
to stratus in a hurry and covered us.
Yeah.
So I hope some people see it. And once again, the experience of a lifetime. The next time you're going to go dark in Houston is 2045, and that's not very dark.
So that's in Houston?
2078. It's not going to be, it's going to be partial like it is today.
Oh, okay.
The first time it's going to be of this depth in Houston, still not total. Deep partial is 2078. So basically, the experience you had today is something that you can date for a lifetime.
We gotta wait 50 years.
Some of
I
us
don't know I'm gonna make that.
I know. I'm wearing a hat that says 2045, and somehow or another I'm going to get there.
Yeah, right on.
Right on. So I'm glad everybody's watching us and having the experience anyway.
Yeah. Happy to share it with everyone, and we can all look at the clouds together.
Right. Well, we have a great lunar eclipse this time next year.
Lunar eclipse.
Yeah, and we can have more fun with them in a way because so many more people see them, and we can talk to everybody about what to do during a lunar eclipse.
So now, does a lunar eclipse, is it like a solar eclipse in that there's partial and total eclipse? Lunar eclipses?
The advantage of a lunar eclipse, as far as predicting, half the Earth sees it, the half that's facing the moon.
Okay.
If you see the moon, you see the whole eclipse.
Okay.
So, and the moon goes red, and it's special in a whole different way. But you have good solar eclipses, or you have good lunar eclipses in a year. This is a solar eclipse year. Next year, we're going to go lunar. Everybody just hang in there. And if you lived on the moon, a lunar eclipse becomes a solar eclipse.
So for any of you who are living on the moon, you'll get to experience a solar eclipse.
Right. About a year from now.
Does it visually look similar to a solar eclipse in that you get to see the moon eaten up by the sun?
Except the Earth is what's covering the sun in a eclipse on the moon.
Okay.
And your ground goes red because, lunar eclipse goes red. It lasts longer, and you see some corona-y stuff around the outside. And you have no atmosphere. So it's a different experience.
Right.
It would be, I would say at some point, it will be the thing to do, to see a solar eclipse from the moon while we're watching a lunar eclipse on Earth.
Okay, so you keep saying that it's next year. Do you know when next year?
I don't have the exact date, but we'll have time to plan.
Do you got
it's during spring? It's during spring break.
Do you have the season?
It's
during
March.
spring break.
During spring break.
Sometime in March. Okay, so hopefully all the kiddos are out of school and they can.
It's late at night,
go witness
but that's
a
okay. You
lunar
don't have to get to
eclipse.
school the next day.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that sounds good. Thank you, Carolyn.
Thank you.
Yep, so you have it. Be excited about the lunar eclipse going on next year, sometime around spring break, so in March. The totality has already passed. Miranda asking on TikTok. Yeah, totality has passed. The eclipse is not over. The moon is still currently moving away from the sun. It's not going to be over until just about 3 o'clock. As I welcome in Chloe into the broadcast booth / tailgate, our makeshift little area here.
Hey,
How's it
everyone.
going?
Well, it was cool, really cool to see everything get so dark around us. It's disappointing that the clouds prevented us from seeing the sun directly, but it was still an interesting experience.
Yeah. I mean, it was pretty nuts whenever the world just went dark. That's pretty crazy.
It sure did. It was like night was coming early, and it was so fast you could actually see it getting darker each second.
My eyes had to adjust. Our camera was trying to adjust.
It was interesting. It was an interesting experience. I'm glad I'm here.
Yeah, me too. Me too. We have your telescope going on right there. Are you guys just going to leave the solar filter off?
I think the camera guys want us leaving it off for now, but I'm not totally sure.
Okay. I guess it's looking at cloud coverage.
Yeah, we're looking at clouds right now.
And can you tell with any certainty whether or not you're actually still focused on the sun?
I can tell you with certainty that I am no longer focused on the sun because I haven't been adjusting the telescope since there's too many clouds in the way to see much of anything.
Oh, okay.
You need to have a visual of the sun in order to actually focus your telescope on it. And since we have no visual, I can't move the telescope to the sun.
Yeah, it looks like we are going back to the solar filters.
And as you can see, it is now totally dark with those solar filters on.
Yeah.
We have no visual on the sun.
Was this your first total eclipse?
Well, it was supposed to be.
It was. Well, whether you got to see anything, I guess it was the event, right?
Yeah, and there's a lot of people here, a lot of people just happy to be together, and I think that's great.
Yeah, it was a good time. How are you guys around Houston? Are y'all back to full cloudy daylight?
Yeah, we'd like to hear from you all.
And the time is just about 2 o'clock, so we have a little less than 1 hour left of the eclipse to be able to watch. Where'd my other chat window go? Right there. Oh, we were seeing something. Oh, they're messing with the telescopes. Okay, they're just showing field of vision.
Here's the sky my sister has right now.
Cloudy? Yeah.
Well, I've just heard from my sister in Nashville, and it's looking cloudy there as well, but she's trying her best. She's going to wait and see if the sun peeks out.
Best of luck over there in Nashville. I hope you guys get a clear view of totality. That would be really awesome.
It's not in totality.
Oh, it's not in the path of totality?
No, she's just seeing the partial.
Oh, okay. Okay. Do you happen to know what percentage?
Not off the top of my head.
No, okay. Hopefully it's a high one.
It's pretty good. I think it's in the low 90s or something.
So, Houston right now is in between third contact, which is the ending of totality, and fourth contact, which is the ending of the entire eclipse period. So, the moon is now currently vacating the area in front of the sun for about another hour. People on skyscrapers can see it better. There are people who have floated weather balloons with cameras up so that they can see above the clouds. There are planes that are flying at 50,000 feet that are getting above the clouds so that they can see. And just different creative ways of negating the cloud coverage so that they can see totality. So you laugh about people in skyscrapers, but yeah, there is actually people are taking action to get above the clouds. All right, thank you guys for sharing the live over there on TikTok. Appreciate that. That's okay. I got moderators on there that'll actually take care of that.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. It might not reflect it here because it's come through Restream, but
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah. Hey, Robin, were you able to see anything down there in Pearland? My cat watches me. Your cat was watching you instead of the eclipse. Did you tell your cat about the eclipse? Did it even know? Hey, thanks for joining us from Uganda. Hope you guys are having a good day over there.
How many viewers do we have right now? All right. What was our view count at maximum?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's getting really breezy in Beaumont. All right. Pretty cool.
So we are in Bandera, Texas, which is just west of San Antonio, a little northwest of San Antonio, cowboy capital of the world, here in Bandera. I feel like I don't need a hat to block the sun anymore. There almost is no sun. You can look in all directions and and there is no sun to be seen.
Normally, I love a nice cloudy overcast day, but I gotta be honest, today that was the last thing we wanted.
Yeah, I think we are losing Instagram. It cuts us down to 1 hour streaming, so probably saying goodbye to Instagram very, very soon. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Like I was saying, Instagram does limit your live streams to 1 hour, so we started about 30 minutes before Totality, went about 30 minutes after. Try to give you the best view of everything.
Watching from Kenya. Cool. Hope you guys are in Costa Rica. Wow. Great to see people joining us from all over. Hope you all are doing well.
I'm not going to end the Instagram feed, but if it does cut out, please know that that's the reason why. Instagram just has limitations on their lives. See what's happening back at the museum. Okay. I had something. Yeah. Hey, welcome in from Costa Rica. Oh, the sun keeps popping out for you guys. Where are you that you are getting the sun? Botswana. Welcome in, man. We got people from all over coming in. It's awesome. All right. Thanks for visiting.
Hey, everyone. I'm going to go help work on the telescopes for now. Great talking to you all.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oregon. Welcome in, Oregon. It's out now. Okay, we got some folks from Miami. Hey, welcome in, Miami. That instantly put the Will Smith song in my head. Welcome to Miami. Uh-oh. Sounds like the live animals are back. Definitely hearing birds. Also hearing dogs. If anyone is in Northeast America, I believe Totality is still heading your way. Oh, okay. The video on Instagram is probably not frozen. It's probably ended my live stream. So I think we will go ahead and cut Instagram. Unfortunately, yeah, because they limit your stream to 1 hour. So I think that they've blocked any further streaming video. So thank you guys on Instagram for chiming in. Look for more eclipse content coming up, and over the next day or two, because we certainly have more footage coming your way. Stay tuned for the live lunar eclipse coverage possibly happening next year. That could be awesome. But everyone say bye, Instagram. Oh, you can't see anything from Alaska. Well, that is a bummer. Alaska does have natural beauty for all the greater parts of the world.
Can we start striking cameras?
I was gonna.
I mean, look at this. Look at the clouds. It's not going anywhere, and rain's coming.
Okay, let me work that out with my people.
Okay.
And I'll see, because the plan.
I mean, we can still leave this up for you.
Yes, sir.
I do the same thing if I was you.
Okay.
Okay, I got no problems with it. We're just asking you.
Yeah.
You know, if there's, are you on camp mic right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
We do. All right, we are back. All right, so Kansas City. I saw something from Kansas City. You got to see 89% coverage. That is awesome. Once again, we are streaming live from Bandera, Texas. We're on the back end of the eclipse as the moon is slowly vacating the area in front of the sun. We have that going on. No, Houston very much does have a natural science museum. Has been established since very early on. Very early on, there was a planetarium. Started off as a planetarium, but you can check into the history of that. I believe it's on our website. So feel free to check that out. Very much a factor in good old H-Town. Hey, welcome in Deer Park. Hope you guys had some clear skies there. That would be really awesome. Oh, okay. Yeah, serious. Peak coverage, 89% out there in Kansas City. Very awesome. Yeah, it's incredibly cloudy here. We're not anticipating seeing anything else from the telescopes, but we do have telescopes pointed at the sun in the event that something like that happens. Solar eclipse on a cloudy day is very much a bummer. You're absolutely right. When was the last solar eclipse? Right now, at least for where we are. we're still in the process of the solar eclipse. So it started around 12:14 our time here in Bandera. We experienced totality at 1:31, and the end of the eclipse is at 2:55 p.m. today. And then that will be the end of our stream. That will be the end of our eclipse experience. Your whole body felt it. Whole body experienced the total eclipse. That's great. Oh, there was a break in the clouds at the last minute in Sugarland. Man, that is awesome. That is awesome. We were hoping for something like that because there is the possibility of the total eclipse changing your weather patterns and kind of creating temperature changes that'll push the clouds kind of out of the way so that clear spots are very much a possibility. We were hoping for that here. Am I the only one that does not care about an eclipse? I don't know, Carmen from TikTok. You might not care about an eclipse, but you showed up at an eclipse stream. So how much do you not care? That's the question. Because being present is not nothing. That's what I'll say. Watch those videos of the kids who were in, little choir performances or piano recitals, and they're looking out at the crowd for their loved ones. Showing up matters, and we're glad you're here, Carmen. No, they showed up on my feed. Okay. Well, we're glad to have you here, regardless. Hope you were able to experience and or enjoy the eclipse from your neck of the woods. So we are live from Bandera, Texas. Oh, just hit totality. Nice keyboard cowboy. Very awesome. I think I've experienced a little bit of sunburn on my right arm. Even with cloudy skies, sun can still get you. You sure always wear your protection. Hey, happy Eclipse Day, Binks. Just finished up catching Totality in Ohio. How was it in Ohio? It really is. It really is, Casey. I agree with that. Oh, that's awesome. You had clear skies. That makes me really happy for Ohio. I wish we had a stream in Ohio that we could cut to and check it out. It's pretty amazing how it just like gets dark in the middle of the day like that. Yeah, 2045 is definitely a long ways away for the next total eclipse. Total solar eclipse. Do as I say, not as I do, right, Binks? All right, guys. Well, the cloudy skies really aren't going to permit us to be able to show anything else through the telescopes. As much as our telescopes operators would like to make that happen for all of us, we're all brokenhearted about it too. And so everyone has sad little tears in their hearts. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in. Hope that many of you got to see the solar eclipse. Hope you learned something. You guys stay curious. We're going to be ending stream now. Thank you all for turning out, not only across Houston, but across Texas, across the states, and globally, as we even had people from all over the place in here. And that was amazing. It's awesome to get to share the wonders of natural science with all of you. You guys have a great rest of your day. Look forward to the next eclipse. Distance makes the heart grow fonder, right? 2045 is that distance. So much fondness shall we create. And we'll be here live for the next one. You guys have a great day. Stay curious.